Hi everybody, it's Neil again with another update from the Gleda project. It's Thursday the 16th of April 2009. As you can see, we're having some very pleasant Easter time weather. Pretty normal, I guess, for us. We should be well used to it by now, but it's absolutely persisting now today. But nonetheless, I've cracked on. I've actually been busy this past few days, mainly with the aft and the forward decking areas, so I thought I'd just let you see what I've been up to. So what we've got, as you can see, is a very damp barn. I have to put up with this all the time, because despite my polythene shelter, when the gutters overflow and we have the heavy rain, it all runs down the wall. In fact, yesterday we had some very thundery rain, heavy thundery rain, and the barn was as wet as I think I've ever seen it, with water running all over the place. But hey ho, such is life. So what I've been doing is these forward decks, as I say. So up the ladders we go. Hopefully be able to see this. This is the porthole. I'll get it right this time. Basically just triangular pieces of ply, but there's a lot of curve on them. I don't know if I can show you that actually. If I come down and try and show you this piece by the beam trough here, you can actually see there's quite a bend in a small area, which means I've had to use some very long screws along the edge just to hold everything in place while the epoxy goes off. So this is the porthole. If I swing round slowly, you should be able to see the same thing on the starboard hull, which I've also done. Had a minor cutting error actually. You may be able to spot these temporary pieces of timber there, which are actually acting as moulds for a little bit of epoxy that I've put in to fill. But it's all going to be rounded off anyway, so it's the beauty of epoxy. You can put right a multitude of sins. And I've also been working on the stern decks. What I'll do is pop down there in a second, give you a closer look. But there's the stern deck on the porthole, and you can make out just about the same on the... I got them wrong again, didn't I? That was the starboard hull you were looking at. This is the porthole. But I'm going to drop down there and give you a closer view of that. What I'm showing you here is looking into the port forward compartment, which I'm now enclosed. I don't know how well you can see this. So we're looking right up into the bow, and these are the stringers that I've just glued to, hopefully. But what I wanted to show you here, if I pull this back, is that we'll be a watertight hatch here. What will happen is there's going to be foam rubber around the edge here. We've got two plywood discs, the outer one, which is larger than the hole obviously, and you need to remember to put these in before you put the deck on, otherwise you've got a problem. And what will happen is it will pull tight into there, and then the foam obviously seals around the edge, and there'll be a hardwood timber bar across there with a wing nut basically to pull it in tight. And I suppose what these will be in effect is crash boxes should the worst happen and you crunch your bow. There's a big area there of watertight compartment. Okay. Right, we'll move back to the sterns now. Right, here we are. This is the porthole stern decking which I've finished. This hatch here is going to be a Morris Griffiths type design, watertight hatch, which, as you may recall, drops down into the big storage locker and gas locker. So it it was this forward piece of deck that I put on yesterday, so you can see the filled screw holes ready to sand down, and the clamps there were holding the doubler on. Basically the edge of the beam trough has a double thickness of plywood just to beef it up a bit, and I don't know if you've seen this, I can't remember, finished off the starboard stern deck there, which is the one that I'm probably going to cut out at a later date depending on what type of hatch I get. And my pretty little stern beam tube holders. I'm standing precariously. Here we go, look. Looking down onto the stern. And the last view around. Try not to fall down this hole. And here we go. And you can see my nice new forward decks up there. That one with the light sitting on it, ready to be finished off. Okay, that's it for the latest update. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Bye.